The ability to switch your pitch. Now, I've said this several times. What happens if Georgia offensively matches the defense? What happens if Georgia is so good offensively that it brings along the defense to where, hey, it carries the team for a little bit and then the defense then can come up to snuff? What happens if Stetson Bennett, the most hated man ever, gets starters reps in the offseason instead of just being a backup and then having to come in and play? All these were factors that not really too many people take into account, but you have to. And stuff like this, being able to have targeted plays. Now I feel like Georgia can flip any style they wants to. No doubt about that. Time to pound the rock, we can do that. Even if you want to stop it, you're probably not going to be able to stop it. Or we want to throw the ball around the yard 50 times, we can do that. We got about 9 receivers, 9 targets, period. It's all good. I love this right here, man, targeting Kenny McIntosh out of the backfield. That's my guy. You already know that. I've been singing his praises for years. But on this one right here, you have A.D. Mitchell pretty much clearing it out. He doesn't even look back for the ball. You got your man right here, the man, of course, running a stop route. You got, of course, I believe, I probably should say it's Kyrus Jackson here on an in-breaking route. A.D. Mitchell out here as well. So if you can see this right here, the way they're playing this is, I believe they're on a sin. You got a middling sin here. You got your linebacker sitting there. Somebody has to replace that. It ends up being the edge player. So the edge player is one-on-one with Kenny McIntosh, K-Mac right here, being sent on like a choice route. And it ain't nothing nice. This is just too easy. You want to send Sewell? Nope. Look at the separation he gets, automatically 6 feet there, baby. You know how they do it. You got to still be separating out there, baby. Social distancing measures are still in practice. Look at him coming out right here. This is the worst thing you can even think about if you're just an average run-of-the-mill edge player. Not saying the inability, just the fact that you're an edge player. You got to combat this guy with these wide receiver type skills. Look at him, bend it to the inside, and then automatically bend it back to the outside right here. My man tries to trip him, right? He's muscle relaxed, right? The trip didn't even work. So instant separation, and you know you messed up when you have to look at the quarterback like as if you don't know he's throwing the ball. That means you, my friend, got your ankles flame broiled. Too easy getting that man out of the backfield. Explosive plays. This is not too dissimilar from what Dan Mullen was doing. Check out Kenny McIntosh right here matched up with my man. Oh, look at that. Look at that. He jabbed him with the 1, cut it back to the 2 right there. Had my man with the separation anxiety like you wouldn't believe. He needed a binky. There was too much separation from his daddy. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I was watching this game like, what the fuck is Oregon doing out there? Come on, man. You saw this shit? Shapataya. Oh, my goodness. Jalen Carter. Come on, man. What? Look at this, man. He lifted my man Big Number 71 up off of his feet. That ain't that man leave this earth for a second. You know this Big Mama Jump ain't never ever left this earth like that before. Look at him. Got this man doing a split in the air. This man a 6'5", 330-pound exotic dancing shit. Look at him, man. He hit the splits and tried to trip him with this shit too. What kind of bush league shit is that? Good Lord. Come on. Bataya. Right there, he was asleep. The rest of that shit right there was academic. His legs stiffened up and shit. He was like, fuck it. I'm sleeping, my legs stiff. Let me try to trip him. Man, come on, man. Oregon had nothing to offer Georgia. And I love Oregon, man. Big shout outs to Oregon. Y'all already know, man. Much love to Oregon and shit like that. But as Marshawn Lynch once said, they needed to eat a protein bowl.
A foot-long sub and a Nook protein bowls. And if you want...
Fuck out of here. I cannot sing the praises enough of one Malachi Starks. I already did the breakdown of his crazy ass interception. I'll link that at the end here in the end card. So click on that if you haven't already seen it. But to be able to put this young man right here on nub side against an attached tight end in man coverage and have him do work like this. Look at my man come off right there. Bent him, hit him on the out route. Spataya. Nope, nothing. Right? Let's see it from this direction right here. They're already in play. So my man's, right, hey, it's friction, baby. You know what I'm saying? You can say what you want to say as long as when he makes that transition, you don't hold the jersey, and he does not. So there's no holding right there. What does he do? When the transition is there, he comes right down the plane, right? Almost like the line of scrimmage, comes down in a straight angle, undercuts that bad boy, almost gets himself a pick. He was covering all night. To be able to have there's duality at safety, so they'll be doing a lot of the same stuff, but have him and Chris Smith, one of the most rangiest safeties there is in college. What? Come on, man. This cat right there, they can flip each other's style. Both of them good in man coverage. At least thus far of what we've seen with Malachi Starks in this one game. We shall see how it moves, how he progresses and moves forward there. But I know Chris Smith, I have a ton of confidence in him. Been a fan of his for a minute there. But Malachi Starks, man, looking like the goods, no doubt about that. That shit is hard. Speaking of range, to be able to have this guy in the post right here, Chris Smith, on a play like this, you're going to have a half sprint rollout, and Bo Nix going to be back throwing it right here into the boundary. And you'll have kind of a corner route here by the inside receiver. And then this receiver right here just looks like he's running a streak. Bo Nix out here getting people killed. He's like Rick in The Walking Dead. Straight up. He going to get you killed out there, man, because I can't even front, right? Anybody been a part of this channel, you know I missed on Bo Nix. I got to pray to the football guys on that one. I got to repent. He is not the prodigy. I left that train like 3 years ago, and this man is still in college, and he was 3 years when I left that train. This man is 30 years old, still making these boneheaded plays. Now, if you're throwing this right here, you would want to divert this and make sure that you get this away from this post safety. So you would probably want to throw the ball to the outside and just have him convert just to try to save his life. He did not save this man's life. He ruined his life. So we get right here, front facing play action fake. Then we can take the snapshot right there. Everything's good, right? Bo Nix should be able to see this and be able to see that, like, either I put it on him, give him enough time, or I lead him in the correct direction. Nope. Bo Nix wants to do this. He want to lead him into a pink. Right? Come on, man. That man's life would never be the same, right? He's hitting right in the bread basket. He's trying to play it off, right? But we know that man got his stool softened, right? When you get your stool softened, you can just see it kind of curdling up in your stomach. You see him touch his stomach right there. Yeah. It's going to be a long night on the toilet with that man. He has the signal. He's like, I'm going to the bathroom right about now, sir. Damn, Chris Smith hurt too. Now, that's a collision for your ass right there. We see it from this angle right here. Now, look at this. All this space and opportunity. I needed to see how this guy got open because he's wide open. If Bo Nix was not the Bo Nix that we know and threw this towards the outside, he could have saved this man's life, right? He's out here ruining lives, man. I'm telling you, why would you throw this to the inside damn near like a skinny post right into a post safety and boom, look at the collision. Head on the outside, drive. Chris Smith, he's sleeping in the air. He air sleeping. His car can't be completed as dialed, right? He woke up when he hit the ground right there. And then my man right there, you already know what he's doing right now. He's thinking about which toilet he gonna be in that stall in the locker room. They got a choice about 12 toilets. He gonna use them all probably. Come on, man. Hell of a play. But let's see what happened right here. Okay, he jabs at him with a 2, hit him to the 1 there. Ringo looks like he's in good position. Oh, the flow, right? The flow got him. So he's worried about the flat. So he goes to the flat with the running back and lets him go, and he can feel it already. He was beat. That's a touchdown. That, my friend, is a touchdown play. It's a great play design by Kenny Dillingham right there. Bo Nix just kind of let him down. Yeah, Slim, how Bo Nix go for this, man? It's like Bo Nix was expecting man coverage, almost like in his mind, like they had been playing man coverage before. They're going to always play man coverage no matter what. They sending this fake bluff screen here. He's going to bluff this, and you have people just getting vert, right? They're just sticking it. And then you have Chris Smith right here. He's too damn smart. He's the smartest football player out there. We see him do this in the opening game. Hey, he got a pick in the opening game last year, right, against Clemson. Look at this. What is Bo Nix doing? Let me fake the bluff and automatically go because it's man coverage. Oh, not man coverage. Oh, come on, dude. Bo Nix can't be serious. Can't be serious. Look, everybody has squatters' rights here. Everybody's looking at Bo Nix. They all have squatters' rights because it's zone. And look at Chris Smith. As soon as the ball is thrown, he can read the in breaking route right here, or the them getting upfield with a little bit of an in-breaking route. And then boom, it's just too easy. It's like he's still playing for Georgia. He's playing for Georgia for the past 8 years, giving Georgia the football, man. Look at him. Why he look mad like a little kid? Look at his face. Stupid Georgia Bulldogs. I hate these guys, man. Every time I play them, I always got to play these guys. I'm stupid. I can't stand them. When I first saw this on a telecast, I'm like, oh, this is hard. Look at my man right here chaining through his progressions very quickly, I may add, and getting to definitely his tertiary read. But, man, it may be his fourth read in this progression that he gets to, theoretically, if you look at the flat route to Dejon Edwards over there, all the way over here to an in-breaking route. Who is this? Probably A.D. Mitchell, I would imagine, coming on the backside right there. And he puts it in a virgin tight window. Perfect. Come on, man. What are we doing right here? That's what I'm talking about. That's the progression. People thinking that this man is at his ceiling when he had a lot of football that he could still play, even though he played some football and is advanced in age. But, man, how better do we get just in general with repetition? Taking those starters reps, having that confidence. Come on, man. You see it. We go through right here. You got 12 personnel first and foremost. Your first read would have been here to Brock. Then you got Granddaddy right here doing his thing. I'm not sure how they would read this. This is right in there. It could be even more like 1, 2, and 3, depending on how that is right there. But then, of course, coming backside on that tertiary read, depending on how they have that. Come on, man. This kid is doing his thing, man. You're going to have to give him credit eventually. But you know what? The minute he plays bad or something like that, people will be doing like they were still during the summer. Like, man, I wish he would leave so he could play the young guys. Cletus. So I already showed the range. Now you got to see my man Chris Smith right here run this alley. Now, the Washington Commanders could have a need at the safety position, and I want my man Chris Smith here in the DMV. Check this out. Look at him react. No hesitation at all. Come on. None at all. As soon as he saw it, some people are like, well, what do I do? Well, what you need to do is read your responsibilities, and that's your responsibility. You're going to be the guy who's going to force something back inside, but that alley you got right there is all you. Running the rails, making a tackle for a loss, I believe. Come on, man. This guy's an incredible player, and I hate to say it, I said it before. I thought he was better than the rubber band man, Richard LeCount. And people didn't want us. Oh, no. Man's got more tools in the tool belt than me. So back on my Kenny McIntosh drawing, right? I had some idiot during the summer get all mad because I said that I believe Kenny McIntosh is a more talented version of James Cook. More powerful, I believe, flat out faster, and even shiftier. And this non-spelling third grade educated cat was up here getting mad, talking about some, well, you can put Cook in a slot. I'm like, listen, just because they haven't done it doesn't mean that Kenny McIntosh can't do it. That doesn't make any sense. You know he can catch. Now look at him right here in the slot, running an option route, no less. When you go to these empty formations, he's able to grab a linebacker, and check that out. That's a leverage thing right there. My man, your man Noah Sewell right here. Oh, muscle relax that man, getting him some more yardage there. But think about that. If you line him up in the backfield and then you let him run in the slot or go out wide and everything, this is, like I said before, sometimes you got to take some of the stuff that you see before. This reminds me of a lot of the stuff that I saw with Dan Mullen when they beat Georgia that time. But you can see here, man, this is an option route. You can see him walk the dog off the line of scrimmage right here and then work with the leverage there. You see the inside leverage by the defender when he's coming here. So he knows to break that to the outside. He has to be on the same page as Stetson Bennett, and he is that. And you know if it's in the vicinity, he's going to catch it. And he's going to get us. Oh, that was Justin Flo. Making Justin Flo miss and making Noah Sewell miss all on one play. Come on, man. All right, last one right here. I may come back with the more focused film study, but we shall see. But, hey, congratulations to Georgia. Dudes look otherworldly. There's no doubt about that. Too much talent on both sides of the ball for people to have been coming here during the summer talking about they're going to suck in all this. But, hey, we shall see. It's a lot of football to be played. I just don't think Georgia's going to be sucking anytime soon. I really want to concentrate on that offensive line, too. They were handling up some serious work. Broad Jones out here and Isaiah Oliver Xavier Truss. I don't know which one of his is his real name, but, hey, big Truss out there. And Cedric Van Pran, Tate Ratledge, and Warren McClendon and these guys. But look at this split flow action, man, here. They were doing real good with this make it from scratch game. You can run a number of people here who can flip this style. Yeah, this is a bad lad right here, boy. Lad McConkey. He's going to get the actual end around right here. So it ends up being a wide lead right here with Brock Bowers leading the way. But you can see the fake pitch out here, and then the flow gets everyone going this way as well. So you get that split flow action. I love that, man. I love when they had McIntosh in the slot running it as well out there with Kendall Milton. But you can see how the flow would take your eye discipline if you're not in man coverage like my man is right here. But still, being able to get a guy with punt returner skills and running skills in the open field, Bowers does a good job right here of staying on the inside of the defender and trying to push him to the sideline, which gives Lad here, the bad lad himself, gives him a landmark to shoot for, which would be the inside hip. Keep shooting into the inside hip. My man working this man all the way to the concession stand. And Lad McConkey does the rest. That's hard. Strike the band.
What more can I say?
Top Billin.